So in this particular lecture, let's go ahead and let's learn how to create the like functionality or design the like functionality in a way that whenever we click on this particular icon, the post should not only be liked, but this icon should turn to red, and whenever we unlike that particular thing, it should actually turn to white. So we already have this white icon right here, and now we need to find a red icon. So in order to do that, I would go ahead, go to icon finder, and I would search for heart. And here, as you can see, we have a free button, which is the heart button right up over here. You could use any one of these buttons here or icons here, but I'm going to choose this one. So let's select a smaller size and let's download it in PNG format. And once we have it downloaded, now our job is to just go ahead and paste it up in the static folder which we have. So let's go ahead and let's do that. So let's go inside the app, which is users. Here, if you take a look at the static folder, we have the images folder right up over here. We have this like.png, and this is nothing but this heart-shaped icon. So let's actually replace this with something called as white like. So I'll rename this thing to white like, and I'll name this icon as red like. So I'll take this up over here and let's rename it to red like. So red like. So whenever a post is liked, we are going to be using the red like, and whenever the post is unliked, we are going to use the white like. As simple as that. Okay, so now let's start working on that. So right now, if you take a look at the code here, which actually displays the like, so if you actually go to feed.html, as you can see, this right here is the like button which we have. So currently it's showing us like.png. So we want to go ahead and first of all check if a particular post is liked by the user. And if the post is liked by the user, only in that particular case, we want to show the red like. And on the other hand, when the person has not actually liked it, we want to display the white like. So here, first of all, let's check if the user has actually liked the post. So for that, I'll add a if statement. So here I would say if, and we want to check if the logged in user has actually liked that particular post. So we say if logged underscore user. So if this logged in user is actually present in post dot liked underscore by dot all, which means that if we go through the list of the post of liked by users, in that particular case, if we find that the logged in user is actually present in there, in that particular case, we want to display the red icon, which is the red like. So here I'll simply copy this and I'll say then display this. And here we want to say that we want to display the red like, or else if that's not the case, in that case, I want to display the white like. So here I'll have an else statement. So I would say else, and then finally I will end my if block right after this image. So here I would say end if. Okay. So now let's go back here. Let's hit refresh. And right now you'll be able to see that if I hit refresh, still that particular white like will be displayed up over here. And that's not because we have white like over here. We still have like here. So let's change that to white like. And now if I go back here, hit refresh, nothing happens. And this is because whenever you make a change to the images and whenever you alter the name of the images here, you have to go back to the terminal, stop the server, and then restart the server one more time. And now if you do that, if you hit refresh, right now you'll be able to see that still there's no change here. So let's try liking a particular post. So if I click on there, as you can see, nothing is happening, and that's because there's one more thing which needs to be done here. So whenever you make changes to the static file directory, you have to execute a command which is collect static. So you have to say python manage.py collect static, type in yes, and then let's run the server one more time. Let's go back to the browser. This isn't working, so let's fix that. So for now, let's get rid of all the code from here and let's see if that image is removed. So let's cut this from here. If I cut this, if I hit refresh, that image is gone from here. And if I paste this back up again, let's see what happens. So when I hit refresh, you get this button. If I click on this, nothing's happening here. So let's see why that is the case. So let me go to the app which is users, and if I go to static users images, we have the red like and white like, which is all fine and good. So let's see and test this one more time. So right now I'll log out. I'll actually log in as the super user. So let me log in first. Now I'm logged in as the super user. Right now, if I take a look at the post, which is this post right here, which is nature image, let's go to posts here. So here is the nature image post. Right now, nobody has liked that post. If I hit refresh and let's click on this particular button right here, as you can see, the user has now liked this one, but still the icon image here is not changing to something else. And this thing actually is happening because right now we have this logged user here, but we have not actually passed in logged user as context from the view. So let's go to the views.py file, and up over here we have to actually get the logged in user and then pass it as logged user. So here the view which powers up the feed page is this particular page right up over here. So first of all, I'll get access to the user. So here I will say logged underscore user equals request dot user. Let's save this, and now let's pass this thing as context here. So I would say logged user as logged user. Okay, so once this thing is done, I could now head back here, hit refresh, and this time, as you can see, as this post is liked, we have the red icon right up over here. If I click on this one more time, hit refresh, as you can see, this is now gone. If I click it one more time, hit refresh, the red icon reappears right up over here. So now, as you can see, the like functionality is working, but now the problem is every time you actually make a change to this one, you have to refresh this page, and unless and until you refresh this page, you are not actually able to get the changed icon here. So let's fix this particular refresh issue in the next lecture.